Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news and the players rumoured and linked with Arsenal while I fill my pockets daily.
Good morning, people. Good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Wherever you are around the world, how we doing today, man? Obviously, no air horns. Still to get my my soundboard and stuff like that, but it will come. It will come. My apologies, people, because I was feeling like I done a few streams yesterday. I actually done what? I done Under the Lens. I done Intervention Quick. I jumped on with Mr. Robbo, and I was gonna just go in the garden because I was so hot, but obviously I said to Shane that I'd jump on the bruised banana, so jumped on that for an hour plus as well. And I just ended up with a massive headache yesterday. So obviously I just kind of fell asleep a bit early and I forgot to schedule the live. And then even today, I've woken up, it's like 10 past 11. I don't even remember the last time I've had a sleep like that. So I'm feeling good, but I'm also feeling a bit groggy, you know, like when you oversleep, like if you guys know, then you guys know. Big up my brother. That is Latvian Guna. Big up views. Like and subscribe. Big yourself up, my bro, man. And obviously, go and watch the show that we did yesterday. Me and Latvian Guna going over the Arsenal transfers. So make sure you go and show him all the love in the world. Yeah, I didn't see Shane this morning, so don't know. Maybe he's had to finish up early. I'm seeing Deluded's on with, you know, Robbie's microwave brother. So if you wanted to watch that, I understand today. I understand. I was just saying to Latvian Guna because he messaged me on WhatsApp. Big him up for that anyway. I was just saying I don't know how long this is going to be today. You know what I mean? I don't know how long it's going to be today. It just kind of depends on you guys. Kind of depends on the wood for the fire. Pause. You know, if the fuel's coming, then we'll keep it going. And if not, then we will wrap it up as soon as it needs to be wrapped up, man. But how we doing today, people, man? Let me know. Big up Wahaha. I hope you're well today. Big up AFC North London. Big up my bro. Junior Films in the building, my brother. Hope you're good today. Jimbo. Big up chat. Big yourself up, man. DG Chu in the building. Big up DG2. Views. Big up, man. Why not? Hope you're good today, my bro. Yeah, man. Walrus Robbie. Yeah, microwave brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you put Robbie in the microwave for about the same amount of minutes that Ethan Wanyeri is probably going to play next season, then you get me? Bing! After 4.5 minutes, you now have Laurie. You know, like that. So, but big up Deluded, man. Look, I'm not going to knock the hustle. It's not like I'd want to have all these people on my stream. Like, why would I ever want Rory on my stream or Laurie on my stream? But I respect the hustle, man. Big up DG. You know what I mean? I don't always agree with what he says either, but obviously big him up, innit? Like, he's a cool bro. And he is doing his work over there. Road to 70k. But yeah, man. Old Laurie the microwave walrus. Then we got Robbie the walking walrus. I can't even say it properly. I feel like Jonathan Ross every time I try and say this. Why is this turning off? I got my fans on as well because it's baking. Absolutely baking. Why are you in this? You know the story about only views. This cools me down. Big up Dre, man. Hope you're well today, my bro. He said if Madueke was valued at 65 million, 40 million could have gone to Lookman and 20 million to Bakayoko as backup. Still leaving 5 million for the Kepa deal. Bro, there you go. There you go. Big up for that one, man. Because a lot of people, like, you have to break it down like that for people. Because a lot of people are just like, oh, it's good business, you know, the symbols in their head, just banging. Marge is talking to you. All you've got is the monkey doing symbols in your head. When these guys start talking and start trying to twang you with numbers and midfield tilt and we won on XG and things like that, bro. Just stop. How about you just look at the game? Was we good enough? Yes or no? No, we weren't. Oh, we didn't win it. No. Okay. Don't tell me about all this other stuff, man. But sometimes, you know, people need to see it like this. Very good comment, Dre, man. Big up, man. So many scenarios, yeah. As well, Dan the deal for Maduki, bro. There's so many, bro. There's so many. Do you know what, Dre? I would have rather us not. I would have rather us have got nobody than go and get Madueke. I promise you that. Oh, it's just bullying at this point. It's nothing to do with Madueke personally. I just don't think you're a good enough footballer for my team. Not even just that. I think not even good enough footballer. You're basically just like the same as what we've already got, and we needed improvements. We didn't need the same. Like you've got no end product. Like so, we're just paying 50 million for more of the same people, more of the same. How you doing, brother? I'm alright. I'm alright. A little bit groggy because I kind of overslept. I can't lie. I kind of overslept, but finally, you know, I had a sleep worth remembering. Big up Hengedi. Hope you're well today, my bro. Just watch AFTV Laurie on DG. My heart rate, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. You know, you put Robbie in the microwave for 3 minutes, and out comes Laurie. Do you know what I mean? And you know, these guys. Listen. I'm 41 years of age. I know I don't always look it, Mr. Chinstrap. You know what I mean? But I am. These men are like maybe 10 years older than me or something. Like they really should know better at this point. This is what I'm trying to say. It's got nothing to do with how old you are. How young you are, what color you are. It don't matter if you're a roadman or a hood guy, or it don't matter if you're an Egan Crest on the train with a checkered shirt and your laptop. It don't matter what you are. It just matters whether you're a cultist or you're not. It just matters whether you fancy Arteta or you don't. Because if you don't fancy Arteta, then you're going to look at everything and say, what's going on? Like, where's the competency? I don't understand these moves. Can someone try and explain this? Because I'm baffled at this point. You know, like that. And then if you do fancy Arteta, it's just you do whatever you like, Arteta. Like, when we're going to go to bed. That's it. That's it. That's it, man. Big up Chinks as well, man. I just come online and I see he was live. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was a recording of previous work, but he's just, I think he's on like 670 subscribers or something. So when I first went over there, I'm pretty sure it was like 500. So he's doing well, man. Make sure that you go over there and subscribe to my guy. Obviously, we don't agree with a lot of things, but like I said, it's not like I ain't got no respect for anyone who don't agree with me. But you need to just be able to at least just explain yourself and at least why you think like that. And if you haven't got more to tell me than the feelings in your fingers and the feelings in your toes, then bro, I don't know what to tell you. Do you know what I mean? Like think for yourself. Man said a big up Junior. I said message you on Instagram. Are you Clavin? Yeah, you are. Sorry, my bad. I just seen that now, you know. Just seen that now. Sorry, my bad, my bro. Big up, man. And if you're on Instagram or X, go over and follow, man. I'm on there, Views on Sport. Just type it in. I will follow back. You know what I mean? And if you got anything that you want to say to me directly or anything that you want to send in to me, then do so. Do so, man. Big up Hengedi, though, man. Thank you for passing through. And subscribe, people, man. You know, I woke up today and I've lost about 9 subscribers. No, let me not talk too much. I think it's about 7. Because I was so close to 1950, you know, like the final 50 to 2K. And then I wake up today and they just unfollow. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It does go up and down. But guys, we are on the road to 2K now. We're less than 100 subs. Less than 100 subs, man. So please help me get there. It's a hard old road for me. You know what I mean? And I need all of you guys' help. I'm just going to be honest. I need all of you guys' help, man. Robbie has lost some pounds still. Got G cups. You know, I hear that, bro. But but Laurie's still the microwave version, bro. You've lost some weight, but you've still got weight. You're just not as big as you was. You got to remember, yeah. I can't even show. Like, look, I'll show you now.
Hi and welcome.
Watch for the end picture, because this is what it used to look like. Like you've lost weight, bro. I'll give you credit for that. But you still probably got bigger moves than me. And Laurie is still your microwave brother, bro.
Come along to AFTV Transfer Day.
We get rid of this. Let's just get to the picture. Like, this is scary, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to be horrible, yeah? Or maybe I am. Fuck it. It is what it is, right? Bro, imagine you've gone out, it's like, I don't know, like 11:30 at night or something. Do you get it? And my man just pops out like from behind the bush. Hi, and welcome to transfer. Bro, I'd be running, bro. Imagine seeing that at night. So obviously he's a black brother. Like, no, I'm half black myself. So before anyone starts, so you're probably gonna get like eyes and teeth mainly in it. Imagine this like 11:30, 11:45, bro. I'm from Northwest London, so I'm walking down Kilburn, and it's already thriller in Kilburn anyway, bro. Ding 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 ding. You see people walking down the road. It's thriller. Like, all of the workheads are out. Sometimes they're carrying bags. Sometimes they're carrying something they've just robbed out of the shop. So I'm walking down my friendly neighborhood Kilburn, and then my man pops out. Hi, and welcome to bro. I'll be off, bro. That's more scarier than the nitties, bro. I swear to God. That teeth to gum ratio, that should be on a horror pic, like you get me a video or DVD cover, bro. I'm just saying, you get me. I don't knock the hustle. I just knock you because I don't think you're genuine, bro. Like, you can come over here and you guys can send me super chat. Not anymore. Well, you will be in about a month's time. Members and all that, but you know what I mean. It's different, bro. It's different because you can either support me or you can't, or you don't. You don't have to. But what you will get over here is my honest opinion about things. If I don't think something is good, or I don't think it bangs, then you're gonna hear that I don't think it bangs. And then if you want to come and tell me, oh, I think it bangs because of this, then cool. But it's not like, oh, please, can I have a Christmas card? Please, can I come to the press conference? Please, can I be involved when the club calls and leave quotes, and I can act like Pepe Le Pew, like I'm some sort of journalist. Things like that, guys. Things like that. You know what I mean? Big up DG2. Overpaid 52 for Maduki when Conceição went for 25 million to Juventus, bro. Alex Baena went for 35. Cherky went for 35. Lookman was available, not even for 45, bro. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for 40. And his release clause was 47. Igor Paxia, I think you or someone else was talking about this guy. So many better. Yeah, always. Sorry, better than what we could have got. Bro, so many. Bro, Wissa. I just made a little short about it. Obviously, I'm trying to pump out some other content for you, more than just live. So please go and support the shorter form content. Maybe I'm going to do that again here, because obviously we are going to go through the transfer section in a minute, and then we'll get into the comments again. But there's so many options, guys. So many options. But Arteta fancied Madueke, bro. And Bert, why was you not saying, brother, you've got food on your mouth? Like, bro, you've just shat your pants. Like, a good friend will tell you these things. And Berta never said nothing. Berta said, Madueke, he doubled down. He said, you know what, bro? 50 million, I think this guy's worth 65. So, I mean, unless that's not true, I don't know. But if that is true, then like I said yesterday to Shane and them, man, like, I'm gonna have to clip it up in it. I'm gonna have to get my little button. I have to get my little token to know that I'm still awake. I'm still in the real world. Like Inception, where they just spin the thing. You need to know that we're still not dreaming, because what I'm seeing from this club is absolutely dire. It's the 18th of July today, people. Big up my mum. Love you, mum. It's her birthday tomorrow. She's going to be 60 years of age. That's mad, isn't it? Yeah? But not only is it an important day because it's my mum's birthday, but it's an important day because Arsenal, our season starts here, bro. We've got the closed doors, behind closed doors training against Watford. It's not training, it's a match, but it's at the training ground. I can't even talk today. And then we fly out to Singapore or whatnot on the same day. And I've woken up today expecting here we go, and I ain't seeing nothing. I'm going to get into a couple of more of the comments, and then we're going to go through Sky. We're going to go through X, just so I can get my segment to clip up. And then we will get into whatever you guys are saying after that. 25 people in the building. I appreciate you guys, my viewers forever. Please make sure you're hitting the like. Like I said, every day it can be up and down. depending on you guys. You know what I mean? Some of you guys I see over in Shane's, some of you guys I don't. It all depends on you guys. Sometimes we can do all right, you know, 400, 500, 600 views. Then other days, like yesterday, 3.5. You know what I mean? So some, you know what I mean. We just want to try and build it up each time if we can. Sometimes shit, sometimes bad, or sometimes good, I should say. You know what I mean? So help me out though, guys. Yes, share the live on X, Instagram, repost it on YouTube, all of that good stuff. Big up, man. Big up, man. Great idea for a horror movie we can make a parody of. Yeah, I know what you did last summer. Yeah, to Chelsea, to what Chelsea signed 2 summers ago, bro. There you go, bro. There you go. Let's start brainstorming, bro. If anyone knows how to edit and wants to put together clips, you got to be, you know, mindful of the copyright and stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm here for it, bro. Someone told me I'm a bully the other day. Cool, man. Bro, say what you like, bro. I don't care, bro. Come and cuss me out. I don't care. You know, these guys are allowed to have platforms. They're allowed to basically lie to you and tell you everything's all right. You know, oh, we just put the radiators on. That's not fire. Like, brother, your house is burning down. What are you trying to tell me it's the radiators? Like, I can see the smoke. I can see the flames. No, 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 no. Just put the heating on. Don't worry, it will cool down soon. Bro, your house is burning down. That's what these men are doing. Every time they come online and they try to find the positive in whatever Arsenal's doing, you're basically just lying to me then. You know what I mean? But big up Dre, big up DG, each and every time, man. I quickly closed that stream when Laurie said Chelsea fans would admit Arsenal is better team if you press them a little. Why would they? That's what I'm trying to say. These guys are like ostriches, bro. Big up Lawrence. They just got their head in the sand, bro. They are so delusional. It's unreal. It's unreal, bro. Like, I don't mind a little bit of siege mentality. Like, sometimes what I mean by that is, you know, you don't listen to nobody else. We lock in. You know, we don't talk to no one. We don't listen to no one. We just do our business and crack on. I like that. But these man are, it's not even siege mentality, it's delusion mentality, bro. Because like I said, it's like if you say anything bad about Arsenal, it's like you told them to suck their mum, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. Big up DG said Leeds United are in for Igor Paxioa. I've said his name. Watch him ball out for them in the Premier. Maybe he would, bro. Maybe he would. I'm not even saying that I would have gone for this guy because I don't know too much about him. I'm just saying there was other Premier League proven players that was actually proven to be good in the Premier League, not proven to be shit like Madueke. Yeah, there's other players across Europe. You know, market opportunities left, right, and center. As Turkish kept saying last January, bro. Delicious market opportunities all over the place. And what did Arsenal do? We ignored them like we always do. And we're trying to do this upcycling. You know, oh, there's a bit of rubbish over there. It's all right. I can give that a lick of paint, and people won't know the difference. I'm sick and tired of this Ebenezer Scrooge mentality that we have at this football club. I'm tired of it. We've got multi-billionaires, but we're a self-sustaining model. Why? I'm not even saying, you know, go mad every summer. But every summer when we actually need it, go mad. And they never do. Big up, man. Big up Football Locker Room Banter. Big up these guys. I don't know if it's James or Shaq, but either way, big up both of those guys. Make sure that you are subscribing. You know, I think Shaq's was close to 200 last night when I had a look. The one with me and James, even though there weren't many people in, the playback gang have gone mad. I swear it's all closer to 1K, like 600 and something. So that was amazing. Go and check out the Under the Lens people. I need all the support I can get, you know. Like when I say this, I'm not just saying it. You know what I mean? I'm not like the biggest football encyclopedia where I know loads of stuff about the game, but I know football. You know what I mean? I got a personality. I like to crack jokes. A lot of people, you know what I mean, use my pattern. That's all right. But sometimes it's like I don't see the support over here, and I'm just like, what's going on? You're making me feel like Pinky at RTM, you know? Big up though, big up. He said, I have not uploaded for 4 months. Big up, man. Don't matter, man. Put your channel in there, mods. Let's anyone that's got a channel, you know how we do it over here. When I say community settings, I really mean that shit. You know what I mean? So the moment I can get my AdSense back up and running and we can get our community growing, because I've got 8 members at the moment. I want to get to 20. And then you see like what I'm doing with the intervention when I get people on. Like I'm gonna do that for the members, but I'm gonna allow you to host it. So I'll host the show for a bit, then I'll fall back. I'll allow you to host it. You know, you can ask the questions you want to ask. You can control the panel, things like that. And then we're also going to do business promotion and whatever you've got going on. But for now, let's just do love for the love. Anyone that's a mod, if you've got a channel, put your link in the chat. If you know someone else has got a channel, put their link in the chat. Big up Joseph, man. Hope you're well today, bro. Top gent. Big yourself up, man. Hope you're good. Thank you for passing through. Just smash the likes for me, guys. Let's I don't even know what to ask for today. You know, I don't think we've gone above 25 people today. So let's maybe see if we can get to 20 likes. Let's see if we can. Yeah, AFTV deluded, bro. Deluded. It's their job to praise everything. Like, it's imagine you're trying to get brought in, yeah. Like, you get me, like whatever. Like this person, like you know that they're a money maker. You know what I'm saying? And they're being friendly with you. You're going to be friendly in it. You're not going to say to them, bro, like this, that, and the other. Rah, rah, rah. You're going to be friendly because you want to start making money too. This is AFTV. This is Arsblog. This is Tom Canton. This is Money Penny. This is Pink Eye. This is Bavid Attenborough. This is all of these guys. And Bavid Attenborough used to work for AFTV as well. So he knows the pattern. All you got to do is pander to the Arsenal fans. Just pander to them. Just tickle them a little bit. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Get your feathers out. You're right. Chase them around. Bring them some, Capri Suns, some penguins, some baby bells. Yeah, just you know what I'm saying. Tell them everything's gonna be all right, and you're gonna get thousands of views, bro. I can't believe people on that side say you're just being negative for views. Who's the big accounts over here, bro? Lee Gunner, Northside. You can say Turkish. He's got 100+ K, but he's not all the way in. I understand it and I get it. I'm not even dissing him, but he ain't all the way in. It's still a job, innit? You're still, you know what I mean? So you're still doing your work with them. The same for Curtis. You're not all the way in, but it's cool. I'm not asking you to be. I like the balance that you lot can strike. Dan, not all the way in because you're still working with them, but I hear that they've got no problem with that, and I rate them. Do your work. It's enabled them to be able to crack on as well. But I'm just saying that AFTV is the biggest mouthpiece, if I can talk, for this club, and they never criticize. And if they do criticize, it's very, very short, and then they'll put a million things in there to make up for the criticism that they just said. It's honestly, it's ridiculous, bro. Big up Drado, just from the outside looking in. If I showed you my squad and tell you, is this team good enough to win a major? Your response would be not even close. But who is the manager? That's even worse, bro. And I'm trying to tell you guys, this guy is he's at the detriment of the club now. If Arteta wasn't at this club, Madueke wouldn't be walking through the door this summer. I promise you that. I don't think Kepa would have. I don't think Norgard would have. You know what I mean? And everyone's like, oh, it's because they're not Berta signings, the Arteta signings. Like, first and foremost, there shouldn't be no power dynamic. You're the manager. I'm the sporting director. You tell me the positions you want, and I'll go and get it for you. And I'll make sure you got good players. That's it. So the fact that, these might even be Arteta's, players and Bert's just not trying to rock the boat because he's just turned up. You're a yes man then, bro. I'm not expecting that from the best in class, innit? I ain't. So if they weren't players that you would have gone for yourself, then why have you allowed Arteta to get it? And like I said, Southern Guna, that's my bro, Kenny, people that I respect, they're saying like, yeah, they're just giving him rope to hang himself. And like I said, I hear it, I can understand the logic, but I ain't got time to waste, man. I'm not a petri dish. I'm already Uncle Views. I might not even wake up tomorrow. Who's got time to wait for a political coup? Do you know what I mean? Who on earth has got time for that? I ain't got time for that, bro. And you shouldn't have time for it either. Every day's precious, bro. People can die just like that. You might lose your hearing. You might lose your eyesight. You might get hit by a bus. And I pray none of that happens to any of you. But I'm just saying. Did anyone think Jota weren't going to be here today? And rest in peace to him and his brother? No. Look at that top 5 guy. Meant to be Drake Shooter, like, yeah, all right, bro. You know what I mean? You just got bored in your neck in London, bro. You're coming out to England and trying to talk like England soft, bro. You're trying to talk like England soft, and a lot of people from America do that. Oh, we got guns, it's mad over here, bro. We got guns as well. But you know what we got? And you know what we use a lot more? Zombie knives, bro. And you know what's a little bit worse than getting shot? Getting stabbed and getting your whole flesh ripped out. Because I've seen it. I've seen a man get bored in his neck, bro, and the blood's just pissing out like a leak. And man shake it, bro. It's the most scariest thing. Have you seen man holding his guts? And you man are driving by in cars and shooting. Now, don't get me wrong, not everyone in America does that. There are killers in America. There's bad boys all over the world. But top 540 can come to London and only be here for a few days and chat bare shit. And now you're leaving all mashed up, bro. Looking like Jolie Lescott and that. Bored in your neck. I'm hearing that you got a scar on your face. Listen, it's all allegedly because loads of people on the internet are making news about it and making videos. But no one's actually seen the scars or seen his face. You know what I mean? Academics made a video about it. That, bro, I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying, yeah, like, know yourself, have self-awareness. Why has no one at Arsenal got self-awareness? The same like this guy. You thought you could come over here. You thought you could talk about London ain't got no killers. And then you got bored in your neck, bro. There was an attempt on your life, like, hours later. You're lucky to be here, bro. And no one thought that was gonna happen. He didn't think that was gonna happen. That's why he was talking the hardest, like Giggs. That's all I'm saying, bro. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Big up football locker room, man. Each and every time. Big up Jimbo Arteta sexuals who were not impressed then. Bro, they never are. They never are. Big up DG2. Big up the Latvian Guna. Has Gyökeres finally removed the cushions from his home? I don't know. I think the furniture will get announced before Gyökeres. And I'm gonna get through a couple more of these comments, and then I'm gonna go into a little transfer segment just so I can cut it up later and get some more content out for you guys. Big up Why Not? He said symbols like the Da Vinci Code, yeah, priority over Scion Knights, Templar, Rose Lines, Illuminati, Freemasons, all of that, bro. All of that. I can't even say that. Fibonacci sequence 135, all of that, bro. That's all it is. You know, like when artists, they're like, you know what I mean? Your mumble rappers and that, you start doing Illuminati signs and your numbers start getting mad and that. I'm just saying, bro. These men want to be part of that gang. I will pray something. If we get Gyökeres across the line, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to go and buy a shirt. But that's my own protest in itself because I haven't bought merch since 2006. So that's my own protest, my own personal protest. You get me a player what it's worth me putting my money down and putting the name on the top, and I'll go and get it. Because you know what? Good business breeds good spending. You know, a winning team breeds money made. Like it really ain't rocket science. Big up Hengedi, there is nothing delusional about AFTV. They make big money on being the club's biggest PR channel. I couldn't have said it better myself, bro. I'm hearing that Robbie used to support Luton. And not when he was young either. I don't know how true it is, but I'm just going to say what I heard. And I'll give him credit because you came on and changed the YouTube game. I'm not saying there was no one doing sports content, but the whole fan cams and I respected it at the beginning. But just like Arteta, bro, the money came in and the priorities changed. You know, like Jagged Edge, you change. I don't know the words. It's a damn shame. You know, like you change, bro. Just like Arteta. He was saying all the right things. Maximize the transfer window. Feel the pain. Second ain't good enough. Soon as you get 15.5 million, bro, you know what I mean? Oh, we would have won the league if we had got these points last year. Like all the excuses come out, bro. And the same for Robbie. Just like he goes on the thing every day or every match with the fans are trying to give you their honest opinion about how they feel after the game. And that's what I'm here to see. I'm not here to see someone arguing with them and trying to play devil's advocate. If I want to watch your fan cam, I'll watch your fan cam. And that's the PR mouthpiece, bro. This is what these guys do. And Rory talks bollocks, and all these other guys do the same. Terry Flewers, they're all just hustlers, bro. And a lot of them make a lot of money off of our club. Why am I not allowed to come on YouTube and say what I want to say? Oh, you don't support the club. You're bad for the club. You're bad for the club. But how are these men good? It's like the politicians. They're not gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna lie to you. They're gonna lie to you. 1 minute, 1 minute. Yo, Specker, man's live, my G.
Oh, thanks, Trev.
Say hello to the viewers, man. Geordie Dread.
Yeah, man. Big up to our reviews on sports, man. Hit them like buttons, you know?
Yeah, man.
Man's growing, man's consistent. You feel me?
Yeah,
man's doing it for the people.
Yeah, we're trying, man. You get me? As soon as I finish this, my guy, I'm gonna shout you straight back, yeah? Yeah? Love. My brother Geordie Dread, don't mess about. Make sure you're going over and subscribing to my bro Geordie Dread. And hitting views. Big up, man. The walking Malteser, bro. The walking walrus. When it's two W's like that, then I'll turn into Jonathan Ross. I can't talk properly. Jonathan Ross. I can't talk properly, guys. Big up Jimbo, Latvian Guna. We don't know. It's such a protracted saga almost now. Bro, what I'm saying is we kick ball tomorrow. Like, if we don't get Here We Go today, I don't even know if Gyökeres is going to be on the plane for the preseason tour. Maybe he'll come out after and meet us, but he should have been kicking ball against Watford tomorrow, and we can't guarantee that now. When you said Northwest, I was thinking. When you said Northwest, I was thinking you was from where? Stime? I don't know where that is, bro. Is this James or is this Shaq? Man's from Northwest, bro. Killy. Can't you see? If you know, then you know, bro. Kilburn. It was a joke. Big up, man. Yeah. It was. He's, because we say the same stuff every day. Like, he'll message me, Latvian Guna, like, he'll send me all of the articles. You know what I mean? It's a joke, guys. It's honestly a joke. Do you know what? I'm gonna get back into the comments, right? So it's time to start looking into some of the news that's going around. Let's jump onto Sky. And what I'll do is I'll share the screen just so I can get the segment done and dusted, guys. And then we will get into your comments a little bit more. So here we go, man. For as long as we're taking for Gyökeres, there's someone else who's moving just as slow as us. And that's Man United. Man United remain in talks over Mbeumo payment structure. Let me just click into this quickly. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but we'll have a quick little look. Man United have seen two bids rejected by Brentford for Brian Mbeumo, worth 55 million and 62.5 respectively. Tottenham were interested in the Cameroon international, but Mbeumo only wants to move to Old Trafford. That's crazy to me. Big up United, man. They still got Paul. This is someone that I wanted at Arsenal. Everyone's like, he wouldn't come. Saka. I don't care about any of that. Like I said, Saka, I don't think should play as many games next season anyway. And I don't know if Saka's even going to be the same player. Do you know what I mean? I would have taken Mbeumo, Gyökeres, and Cunha. All three of those guys were on my list, and it's looking like Man United is going to get two of those. With no European football, you know what I mean? No champs, no nothing to offer like that. So people talking like Man United ain't got Paul. Like I said, it's all about perception because I'm looking at this and it's not making me happy. But there you go. And big up Brentford for their valuation as well. This is someone that scored 20 goals in the Premier League, maybe even more. And probably someone that's actually worth the valuation as well. But let me just have a quick little look just to see if there's any new information. I did cover this yesterday. Man United have submitted a third transfer bid for Brentford forward Brian Mbeumo. This time it's worth 65 plus 5 in add-ons. And this ain't euros, guys. This is Great British pounds. I mean, are Brentford being greedy at this point? Especially if they let go of Wissa. I mean, they're losing all of their players. I don't know what they need to start making some buys now, Brentford. Otherwise, next season is going to look very, very spooky for them. So Man United are just trying to work out the structure, it looks like here. So Sky Sports News has been reporting that a new offer was expected after the previous one, where 55 plus 7.5 was rejected some weeks ago. So yeah, 65 plus 5. Like I said, I did report on this yesterday. And, it's going to be another drawn out one for them. I mean, United, I know obviously you might want to, watch the pennies a little bit, but just get it done, man. When you're seeing Gyökeres getting spoken about with Arsenal and you're seeing, all of the other teams doing their business, if I was United fan, I'd be going mad. The same way I kind of feel for my team. But all of the yay sayers, not the naysayers, the yay sayers, all of those people are like, but we're moving so fast. But we've already got 5 bodies through the door. Like I said, I don't need bodies. I don't need mannequins and I don't need crash test dummies. What I need is quality. That's what I need. And we're here July 18th. July 18th. We're more than halfway through the year, by the way. January's come and gone. That was at the start of the year. And we still ain't got our striker. We still ain't got any gold dust, anything to shout home about. I'm just saying. Sunderland, Black Cats nearing deal for Sassuolo forward. Loriente, I don't know who that is. West Ham, latest Hammers agreed deal in principle to sign Walker Peters. Okay. Let me just see if there's any other stuff, and then we'll go into the paper talk quickly. Man City sign next Odegaard, Naipan. I mean, he's looking like an absolute boy in these pictures, but we were linked with him, weren't we? We was linked with him last season. We didn't do it as usual. And Man City just doing the competent stuff. You know, he's not going to play for them. I think he's going to go to Girona. And yeah, once he gets good enough, they'll bring him in. Arsenal ain't got a sister club. I think we're Chelsea's sister club. But anyway, I digress. Big up Man City, man. They're always doing competent things. I can't lie. Newcastle's transfer rumours and gossip. It's saying that they brought out their shortlist. Newcastle's defensive shortlist revealed. I'm sure Newcastle are not going to want to hear about defensive shortlist, but we'll go through it quickly. We can reveal Newcastle's three-man shortlist as they look to add a tight-sided defender in this window. A tight-sided defender. I've never heard that one before. Newcastle are considering an approach to Juventus for defender Nicolo Savona. Okay, that's one of them. Never heard of him. They also retain a keen interest in Atalanta centre-back Giorgio Scalvini. Never heard of him. And let me just say this, yeah, Italian centre-backs, they don't tend to do very well in the Premier League, innit? Just saying. But, you know, two of their targets are Italian. And then they got Valencia's Spanish defender, Cesar Terrega. Never heard of him either. They have turned their attention to defenders after their move for Hugo Ekitike appears to have failed. Fabrizio Romano has just said they're totally out of the race for that, and I did cover that yesterday as well. They have confirmed Delanga will wear the number 20 shirt, and that's like the only kind of news for Newcastle. Could Wissa follow Frank to Spurs? Now, I did cover this yesterday a little bit as well. I think Wissa's a great player. I'm pretty sure he got like 18 or 19 goals in the Premier League alone last season, and guess what? He's a left winger. Why on earth didn't we go for this guy rather than spend money on Madueke? But, you know, I think we're turning into DDFC, but I digress. That would be a great move. Imagine if they got Kudus and Wissa for their wings. That's great. That's great business from Spurs. If they follow that up with a Morgan Gibbs White and a couple of other signings, how is their transfer window looking more competent than ours? I don't think that's a mad take. I really don't. You know? But Wissa is being linked with Spurs, man. Going over to his old manager. They're asking what's the latest with Liverpool and Isak. Let's be honest. I think that's probably done. Probably done now. You know, they've turned their attentions to Hugo Ekitike, and I don't think that's a bad signing either. You know, Isak is the dream. Everyone wants Isak. And big up for Liverpool just for putting on their big boy pants and trying to shake up the tree a little bit. You know what I mean? But I don't think they're going to get him, if I'm being honest. And they just pivoted straight to Ekitike. Like I said, it's not a bad signing. You know, I think Ekitike will bang for them. And I got to rate what Liverpool are doing. Simple as. Let's have a quick little look at the paper talk, and then I'll jump on X, and then we can get to the end of this transfer segment. Big up everyone that's still here. Big up everyone in the comments. Please hit the like for me. I will be getting back to you guys in just a moment. Please have a little bit of patience, guys. Just to reiterate what I just said, Newcastle will refuse to sell Alexander Isak even if he wants summer Liverpool move. So even if Isak tells them he wants to go, they're still digging their heels in. And I like that. That's what I was trying to say about Newcastle. I rate what Liverpool's doing. I rate Hughes and all of their board guys because they're moving proper. I'm jealous. I said it yesterday. There's no way around that. They're moving how I'd love my team to move. But just with this one thing in particular, I don't think you can bully Newcastle on it. And we're seeing if anyone that was like kind of guaranteed to get Isak up out of there, it would have been Liverpool for me. So just with this one player, They are going to dig their heels in. Liverpool could target Real Madrid winger Rodrigo. That is just, I'm going to cry if that happens, bro. Maybe not on stream, but I will be crying into my pillow. Or Newcastle's Anthony Gordon. Like, this is how you're meant to be moving. But it's not Football Manager. It's not FIFA. It fucking is. This is how you're supposed to be moving. This is, I'm too sexy for my pants. You get me? Forget the shirt. These men are walking down the catwalk. We're still like waiting for the washing machine to finish the spin and spin and rinse. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. I like Anthony Gordon as well. I don't know if I want to overspend big money on him, but I like Anthony Gordon as well. Someone I said, why are we not even looking at him? Even someone like Harvey Barnes is better than Madueke. Semenyo is better than Madueke. I would have taken Hudson Odoi over Madueke. Anyway, but big up Liverpool, man. They are moving with their big boy pants on. If they cash in on Luis Diaz, so obviously, you know, Darwin Núñez has been linked with a move away. Diaz has been linked with a move away. They've got sellable assets. They will probably get good money for either one of those players if they do go. And look at what they're doing. Rodrigo or Gordon, you know, they got Wirtz, they get Ekatike, trying to go for Alexander Isak, Kirkes and Frimpong. I think people are not putting enough respect on them two signings. I was saying go and get Ola Aina because he's on the free, and that will be a great move for Arsenal because when Timber don't play, the drop off ain't going to be too. But you got Frimpong, bro. Like, that's levels. Then you got Kirkes, probably the best up and coming left back in the Prem. Like, I don't think you lot realize Liverpool are on smoke. And let me continue. And same as Tottenham, they're not moving as quick. But look at the players that they're going for. Competency. Let me get that, you know, that thing from the inception and just spin it, bro, because I don't know if I'm still sleeping or what. But Morgan Gibbs White wants his future to be resolved before the Nottingham Forest pre-season training camp. I don't know when that is. Arsenal, we start tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. You know, like we're gonna be like Kevin Hart. We wasn't ready. Why are we not ready? That's what I'm trying to say. Getting someone like Berta means we should be ready. But anyway, let me continue so I can finish this segment. What is the Sun reporting? That Newcastle Saudi owners will refuse Alexander Isak. Yeah, of course. Arsenal were closing in on a 69 million striker Victor Gyökeres after a removal van was spotted moving furniture from his luxury Lisbon home. Like I said to you guys, he could have been moving to a new area in Lisbon. Like, he could be moving to Manchester. Like, bro, I don't know. Look, I'm only joking. I feel like the guy will be an Arsenal player, but the way we've dragged it is embarrassing for me. Right before pre-season, just pay the money. If Sporting want to be greedy, whatever, just pay the money, and then we need to move on to Eze and more bits that we need. Because all you've got is mannequins at this point, bodies. You want to see a dead body? And we need quality. But anyway, former Man United player Wyn Davis passed away at age 83. That's not a bad run. Daily Express, Liverpool could target Rodrigo or Anthony Gordon if they cash in on Luis Diaz. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of hearing this. Napoli have excluded Victor Osimhen from the club's preseason training camp in the latest indicator of his impending permanent exit. So he's going to be going to Galatasaray. He's not allowed to go to an Italian club for 2 years. I mean, what do you guys think? Big up TKA. Obviously, I think he's a Gala fan, and it's a big move for Gala. I just think for someone like Osimhen, who's probably top 3 strikers in world football at the moment, at your age, I thought you'd be playing in the bigger league. But there you go, man. But no disrespect, man. And big up Gala, man. It's a great move for them. I already gone over the Morgan Gibbs White stuff. Let me see if there's anything new to talk about. Former Man United boss Erik ten Hag has denied claims that he could sign Antony for a third time at Bayer Leverkusen, but insisted the Brazilian winger was like a son to me. Jesus Christ. And let's not even diss Ten Hag, because everyone kept dissing him and talking about his time at Man United, but he dunked all over Mikel Arteta. How about that? Arsenal reportedly attempted to sign Bayern Munich midfielder João Paulina before the Club World Cup. I mean, it just makes no sense to me, that signing, but there you go. Crystal Palace's case to be reinstated into the Europa League has been boosted by the emergence of an email sent last year by the Association of Clubs that runs European football with UEFA. I thought that was done and dusted now, though. So maybe they're appealing. Maybe that's what's holding up the Eze stuff, because I thought if they definitely don't make Europa, then they're not keeping Eze. But if they do, and they want the full 68 million. You know, Eze's worth that money, but we should have gone for him last season when he weren't worth 68 million. That's my point. Excuse me. And if you go and watch my old videos, you'd see me saying it as well. The Athletic. So this is a gal's Bible. Plans for Julio Enciso to leave Brighton and Hove during the summer transfer window has been put on hold by a knee injury, which needs surgery. The Standard. Cole Palmer arrived to a hero's welcome in St. Kitts on Monday as he celebrated Chelsea's Club World Cup win over Paris Saint-Germain. And look at Cole Palmer as well, because if I looked at him, bro, it's just like Kyle Walsh, Gunner, the Volcano, absolute legend. I looked at these guys and I didn't know there was any black in them. Apparently I'm hearing that Cole Palmer's mixed race. Now my daughter, she don't look, but you can tell there's something in her. Whereas my son is darker than me, and they've only got a quarter black in them. It's crazy, innit? I didn't know. I wasn't ready. I didn't know, man. But the thing with Cole Palmer is that he just always looks high, innit? Do you know what I mean? He always looks high. Tottenham goalkeeper Josh Keeley is set to join Luton. Who cares? Gordon Strachan reckons Brendan Rodgers might be out the way of Celtic next summer. Real Betis are set to test Rangers' resolve over Nico Raskin. So there's not really too much news in the paper talk. So let's stop sharing that for the time being. Big up everyone in the chat though. Make sure you are hitting the like. I am going to get back to you guys very, very shortly. I just need to finish off this segment so I can clip it up. We're now going to go on X. This shouldn't take long because there really isn't too much more going on today. I think we all know it. We're all just waiting for the Gyökeres news. People are going to get excited, but I'm not even excited about it anymore. You know, I just want it done. I just want it done. But here we go, man. Ornstein, The Athletic FC, Igal's Bible. Let's see if there's any new tweets. 22 hours ago, they're still talking about Mbeumo. Liverpool advancing in talks to sign Ekatike. We knew all of that. Newcastle move for Johan Wissa. Tottenham's now interested in him as well. How can Newcastle and Tottenham have just better football people at their club? Better talent ID. Both of those players I just mentioned, we're not even in for. Like, Jesus. All agreements signed between Liverpool and Arsenal for world record 1.1 transfer of Canada forward Olivia Smith. This is women's football. But listen, guys, we might be getting more into the women's football because the way the men's team are moving, it's making me sick at this point. No new stuff from Ornstein at this point. So we might as well go to Mr. Clickbait himself. Mr. Here we go. Liverpool advancing. We knew that. Let's see if there's anything new. Mbeumo. We knew that. So it's a slow news day. Oh, they've got a here we go. 19 minutes ago, people. 19 minutes ago. So the papers are just going over all the stuff that we did know. So maybe finally now that Man United have reached the package of 70 million. Green light from Brentford, everybody. So there's a little bit of news for you. We finally got a here we go. You see this little picture here? That we've been waiting for time for Victor Gyökeres. Man United have finally got it across the line. So now that's Mbeumo and that's Cunha. For me, those two signings, is more exciting than just Gyökeres. Even Zubimendi, because Zubimendi is an unknown, is 50-50. He could be a very good player. He could be better than Thomas Partey in the future. But as of right now, no one can tell me hand on heart that he is. So when you're looking at Cunha, who fucked up the Premier League, you're looking at Mbeumo, fucked up the Premier League last season. Like, what are we doing? These are two very good signings. Two players that was on my shopping list for this summer. 70 million. People are asking Grok, is he worth the hype? He got 20 Premier League goals. How is anyone going to say that Sesko is worth 90 million euros? This guy got 20 Premier League goals last season. And Man United, man, congratulations, man. You've now got the here we go. After Cunha, Mbeumo next for MUFC. Here we go. Agreement reached for the 70 million package. Contract agreed weeks ago with Mbeumo as the only one at United. Just like Gyökeres. And now United have beaten Arsenal to the here we go. Yeah, Brentford kept coming back with this, that, and the third. United probably realised that apart from Cunha, Are you going to be buying anyone that's bigger than Brian Mbeumo this summer? I don't think you are. And I think he's worth the money, by the way. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. But here we go, man. Here we go. That's what we've got. We're still waiting for the Mosquera. Here we go, by the way. Do you know what? We actually got a here we go for Mosquera, but we're announcing for the club to. We're waiting for the club to announce it. I should say. Still waiting for that. Here we go for Gyökeres. We ain't had that picture yet. We've had a here we go for Madueke, but we haven't had that announced. Like I said, our preseason starts tomorrow, Arsenal fans. But David Hanko to Al Nasir, here we go. There's another here we go. Deal in place for defender to join Saudi Pro League side. 33 million euros plus add-ons agreed with Feyenoord after long negotiations. I don't even know who this Donny is, but there's here we goes today, guys. Here we goes. Xavi Simmons, I can't even talk today. Xavi Simmons' decision has been made. He's ready to leave RB Leipzig this summer. Like even Xavi Simmons, I'll take him at Arsenal. Plan confirmed as reported in recent months. He's ready for a new chapter with top Premier League clubs and Bayern all attentive to his situation. RB Leipzig aware of the player's plan. Now, because we're not hearing nothing for Sesko, you know, they might have got too greedy for that and fucked up their moves. So with Xavi Simmons, I don't expect them to be getting too greedy because they need to make money. They need to make money. But we're getting some news from Fabrizio today. I'll give him that. And as of 2 hours ago, AS Roma and RC Lens today in direct contact for Neil El Ayanui. I don't even know who that is. Deal advanced stages with all parties after players said yes to 5-year contract. Do any of you guys know who that is? I don't. Oh Lord, and we've got a here we go. We've got a here we go for Sassuolo, if I've said that right, the French winger. Look, 20 million. I'd rather go and get someone like this than Madueke. At least he's an unknown. Do you know what I mean? At least no one's taken a punt on him before, rather than knowing that he's flopped at another Premier League rival and we're about to overpay for it. But look, loads of here we goes today, guys. Let's hope and pray that we get a here we go for Victor Gyökeres today. Como completed formal steps to sign Maximo Perrone from Manchester City on permanent deal. Big up Cesc Fabregas. Look, Sam Bukima arrives for medical test as the new Napoli player. Look, we got here we go for Carl Walker-Peters. Agreed to join West Ham. Big up the West Ham fans. After deal off with Besiktas, the fullback accepts to join West Ham as formal steps follow soon. Big up West Ham, man. Finally got a here we go. Look, they're talking about this Will right? Anytime it's 2 W's, I get totally tongue-tied, innit? We've won the race for him despite interest from several clubs. What clubs? Because DDFC strikes again, bro. 17-year-old. Who is this Donny? We'll end it there. We'll end it there on the transfer segment. Transfer segment. But big up everyone. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think, man. Like I said, there was a few here we goes. United have finally got the here we go for Mbeumo. West Ham have got a here we go today. Where is this Gyökeres? Here we go. This is getting on my nerves, man. So was my response. Bit of a dark joke. Big up Jimbo, man. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up you two guys. Jimbo, we are winning the league, right? Arsenal ain't winning nothing, bro. Big up Wahaha. You can hear Gyok sounds in Arteta's office. It's Bert kneeling in front of Super Mick, bobbing his head. Yeah, Gyok. The Guap 3000, bro. That's what's going on. It's disgusting, bro. Honestly, it really is. But let's hope. You know, at this point, Fabrizio, just do it. Here we go and show Gyökeres' furniture, bro. Just do that at this point. You know what I mean? Jimbo, my lot are possibly. I hope you do challenge. Possibly Liverpool definitely favourites, bro. Back-to-back settings like Drake. Crazy, bro. Big up why not Nitties and Needles and use Johnnies all rampant in Kilburn. I know that, and I'm from South. I'm from Kilburn, bro. Like Killy is like going out. You know, like it's like the Thriller video. The ding, 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 ding. You're just seeing the nitties, but like the heads bobbling, the arms up in the air. You're seeing them just, if you got a cigarette, mate, can you spare any change? Like, hey, bruv. Especially Northwest to get me Kilburn, Halsden, Willesden, Nitty Central, bro. And Rasta Central. You know what I mean? Holy, you get me? My ends is mad. Someone just got acid in their face the other day, literally days ago, bro. Don't even make the news. That's just normal, like, you know what I mean? But big up, why not? Big up Half Volley. Big up Views. What's good, man? Big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're well today. Chat, get his link in the chat. He has his own channel. Big up Football Locker Room. Big up, man, each and every time, and make sure you guys are subscribing to them also. I don't want to see what's happening, but I fear it for you. My best mate will be very upset, bro. Big up only views settings today. Like, I need to get I'm gonna probably change my logo for my QR code. So if you want to see only views, then you're gonna know what to do. Big up Mr. Batado each and every time. Big up Junior, smash the likes. Big up, man. You guys are chatting to each other. Big up LG, Latvian Guna. Big up Wahaha. Come on, man. Jimbo, big up Latvian Guna. Dappins. Big up my bro Joseph. Top Gooners at like Neo Guard will be brilliant. He isn't even Suchek of West Ham type of player, mid-table standard. Yeah, bro. Everyone's acting like he's gonna bang. You know, like maybe he will, but we shouldn't be at a stage half a decade in, going into Arteta's. He's done 5.5 seasons. This is going to be the 6th season, and you've got holes, and we've got stuff that needs to be filled in and paused. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That should never be the case. Never ever be the case. Big up Jodo each and every time. I swear Arteta is this. You've been stopped by. Let me. None of you okay. None of you okay. Like, why that, bro? No one in world football would say, do you know what's gonna bang? Mad Wake at Arsenal. Nobody, bro. Except for the people at my club. Here we go. Views Bomber. It's a Views Bomber, bro. Man United have got Mbeumo. How do you guys feel about that? I feel sick, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel a bit sick, innit? That's pretty annoying to me. But where would he play? What's gonna happen to Saka? Why at only our club? Is Man United asking where he's gonna play? You know, is Liverpool asking where Wirtz is gonna play? Where's Szoboszlai gonna play now? Bro? Do you think they give a shit? Steel sharpens steel. Man City have competition. Liverpool have competition. Munich, Madrid, Chelsea. They're not buying these players and saying, where are they going to play? Do you know what I mean? It's only Arsenal, man. It's ridiculous. Big up, why not? Yeah, man. Big up, Dappins going round. Mama, Mikel Music. What, Ross in the... I read your comment and didn't even register your name, bro. I overslept in it. I've woken up groggy. Mama Mikel Music is in the building. Big up Ross, man, each and every time, bro. Big up Junior Films. Noah Long is a baller. There's that. Ryan Cherky, 35 million euros. What is that in English money? Let me just check that real quick. I got time today. I'll check it real quick. What is that in English money? 35 million euros. And you're telling me like who's working at our club? Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles. That's who our talent ID is, bro. 35 million euros in pounds. It's just over 30 million pound for Ryan Cherky. Why is he not playing in the red and white of Arsenal, bro? This is what I'm trying to say. Our talent ID is Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. Has to be, bro. And they work part-time for Chelsea. Big up Dre said, I'm telling you, Views, I would have been as deluded as these man if Arsenal was successful like how they make it out to be. Bro, so would I. If Arsenal was starting to move like a big boy club and competent, yeah, would I have anything to complain about? What would I have to complain about? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'd just be coming on here saying, up the Arsenal, like, come on, you Gooners, we're going to fuck up this team, we're going to fuck up that team, we're going to win the league. You think I don't want to be like that? You think I don't want to have pride in my team like I did back in the day when I was in school? You think I want to get bantered every day I wake up? Every day I wake up. You get me? Bantered, bro. Bantered, bro. Go on X, it's a new banter. Go on WhatsApp, it's a new banter. You know what I mean? After game one, you'll be chanting that, or hey, Noni. Everyone keeps saying that. And I'm predicting it. And I said it early as well. The moment he gets one assist or one goal, hold that. You said he was going to be a flop. Yeah, he is. What did he get last season? Like 8 goals? He might score a goal. But in general, he's got no end product. So we just spent bare money for more of the same when we need to add end product. We need to add teeth. Yeah? Anyone knows. Anyone from the roadside. Anyone from the army. You need bullets for your gun. Why are you going to buy blanks? We're in the same position. Maybach, big up Mr. Battered, man. That's a real one as well, man. Big up Joseph, another real one. Big up the gent, yeah, man. Mr. Battered, definitely a real one. E. Rose, definitely a real one. Big up every time dappings are going around. We love it. Big up Joseph, cheers, bro. Love it. Dre, what we saying? Love it. My viewers forever. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. It's a shame when it comes to that. Yep. I get it. That pin's going around. Lunchtime in the UK. Still no announcements. It's looking shaky, bro. It's not. I don't think the deal's gonna fail, bro. I just think that we're not gonna do it in time for my man to join us on the tour. Not straight away. I don't know how long the tour is. Maybe he can join us after. Maybe we'll see the likes of Gyökeres and Madueke at the Emirates Cup. But to be honest, he needed to be on tour with us. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for the here we go so I can go onto the Arsenal website and pre-order my top. That's my rebellion. That is my protest. But you're giving them money views, yeah. But I haven't since 2006. You know what I mean? So, but it is looking shaky, bro. I think it will happen. Like I said, we'll probably get a here we go for his wardrobe and drawers. You know what I mean? His furniture's in London and Gyökeres ain't. Like, to be honest, he should have been doing his medical already. But until we actually agree the deal, I don't know if that's legal or illegal. Someone would have to let me know. Because he needs to be on that plane with the boys. But James and Shaq did a good under the leg. Big up, man. Appreciate that, my guy, man. Big up them, both of those guys as well, man. Listen, like I said, make sure you follow those guys. Give them all the love in the world. Them coming on here, we've just managed to get them over 50 subs. Go and show them love. If you've got any burners, just go and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Even if you don't watch, just go and subscribe. It really does mean a lot. You know what I mean? So you think these things don't matter. It really does. At this point, I'm like a Pepe Le Pew, like African skunk. I'm like him. I wake up every day. I'm doing this for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's all about the money, but we do want to make it into a job. We do want to make it into a community. We do want to hopefully one day have a voice for some of the Arsenal fans. Because it's all right for them to have a voice. It's all right for all of those guys to make money and go to the press conferences and go on tour and get special guests for their interviews and have a Patreon and all that other shit. But it's not all right for us to come and say how we feel about Arsenal. Because I'm not over in you lot's chats. I'm not in your chat. I'm not on your channel. Oh, but you're taking the piss out of them. So what? Take the piss out of me. I'm here for it. I don't care. I take the piss out of myself as well. My own damn community takes the piss out of me. So what? Big up, man. Big up E. Ross, man, doing the Lord's work. Everyone that's got a channel, let's get their links in there, man. Latvian Gurner, Half Volley, Junior, Football Locker Room Banter. Everyone who's trying to do something, man, let's get their channel in there. And guys, make sure you're clicking those links as well. Clicking those links and subscribing. We got Half Volley, quietly confident about next season, keep our discipline, have a bit of luck with injuries, and we may deliver the PL or CL. Bro, we had luck the last 2 seasons in a row before last year. 22-23, 24-25, or 23-24, sorry. We had luck. We just ran out of it last season. When we don't have loads of injuries, can't win the league. When we do have loads of injuries, can't win the league. When you tell us to be excited, and that weren't my words, that was Arteta's words. When you tell us be excited, goosebumps, when you hire the best in class, then it's not out of pocket for Arsenal fans to expect a little bit of gold dust. So if we only get 6 players this window, and one of them is the striker, one of them, and the only winger that we get is Madueke, what is there to be confident about, my guy? How is that exciting? That don't excite me. But listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I respect you. You know that already, bro. But I'm just saying, 6 players through the door, and one of them is only one of them. when we needed a winger, CAM, and a competent winger as well. Not someone's leftovers and not someone who's proven to not be very good in the Premier League. So when I say is Berta cooking, this is what I'm talking about. We got Joseph, Mr. Bat Arteta has already been back this window. Yeah. Why not the legend? Absolutely. Rose. Big up, man. Big up, man. Views past that zoo. Bro, it's in the ashtray. Like, I'm not even allowed to smoke indoors anymore. You know, like that, because obviously we're going through shit with my son and his ADHD, and he might be switching schools, and you know, the social or you know, the welfare can pop up at any minute. You want to come into the yard and it stinks like piff. It's probably not very good, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I have to go to the garden every time, bro, and I hate that. The garden smokes half my joint. It's a waste of money, bro. Like honestly, that's another reason why I'm like, you know what, mum, you guys need help. I'm gonna probably come down and stay with you on a regular, and then come back to see the kids and all that because yeah, I can't even have a bedtime as in bed. It's crazy work. It is crazy work. If the board don't see sense and cancel Arteta's contract by then, if it's a disaster, then I think he will have something on Kroenke. Bro, Chelsea's got something on the Kroenkes. The Kroenkes, like I said, they're just a plug. They're not trying to improve anyone. They're not even trying to improve the club. They're just trying to make money. It's not hard to and as businessmen, I don't blame them. But you know, as an Arsenal fan, get out of my club. Like I need someone that actually cares about football. These men don't. It is what it. Oh, look, my Bubs. Hey, Bubs. That's my Bubs is in the building. Rabona. Don't get me jealous today, please. I'm only joking. It's my Bubs in the building, though. Big up Rabona each and every time, man. What's going on with Madrid, Rabona, man? Is Rodrigo gonna leave this season? Because I think he will. I'm not saying he's gonna come to us. More than likely go to your English team. I'm just saying, let us know, man. My Bubs is in the building, you know. Gassed. Big up Jimbo. He's saying, yeah, big up the lady, man. That's my Bubs in the building. Big up Joseph. Yeah, man. And obviously, Joseph, when you know, he's saying he's gonna come to London soon. So hit me up, bro. We'll have a quick beer or something, man. Hopefully the weather's all right. Unless it's winter, then we're definitely gonna have to go inside somewhere. Bigging up everyone doing the dappings. Rabona saying, hey. He's saying, admire the quiet confidence. No, I hear it, bro. I hear it. Like, if we was to get Eze, Gyökeres, and Rodrigo, then I might be quietly confident myself. But just Gyökeres and Madueke, it's not enough. I am going to be doing this. I am going to go and buy a shirt with Gyökeres on the back. But like I said, that's my personal protest to Arsenal. So it doesn't make sense, and it might sound like I'm being a hypocrite, but I'm trying to explain it to you. It's my personal protest. Do you know how many players have come in the door, even like Alexis and that, and I didn't buy shirts? So I'm just saying, man. Don't want lose money. Sacking him will cost, bro. It would have been better business this summer to sack him, pay him out his contract, get someone else in, and then just give him money to spend. That probably would have made more sense this summer than backing him again. Big up Junior, he's saying you good, my G. Big up, man. I'm starting to love this community. I swear to God, man. Big yourselves up, man. We've got 31 in the building. Let's see if we can get close to 30 likes then. I'm not expecting it to be mad. That's the reason why the link ain't gone out today. You know, I didn't manage to schedule the live. So when I finish this one, I'll try and get to it straight away. But yeah, man, I appreciate my viewers, man. You goody, Ross. Come on, bro. Latvian Jimbo saying should have spent half that Madueke money on getting shot of Arteta. Facts, would have been a major investment. A major investment. I agree. And Jimbo, I swear you're a Liverpool fan. This is what I'm trying to say. It ain't no banter, bro. This is just real talk. Real talk. When you're hearing this from your rivals, you should listen. Because in the Arsenal fan base, we're just against each other. When I hear certain people talking online, I want to punch them in the face. That's the genuine emotions that they draw out of me. And when I talk, they probably feel the same. They want to come and punch me in the face. Because that's the emotions I draw out of them. That's why it's not fair for Arsenal fans to try and debate each other. Because it's not going to go anywhere. Listen to your rivals. Listen to someone that hasn't got a dog in the race. Do you know what I mean? That's what you should be doing. But anyway, all good on this end, Junior, man. How about you? Arsenal getting on your nerves yet? Bro, big up Hengedi. Legend. DG is a real fan. Still, he begged to come to their channel. It's just sad. I hate AFTV. What are you talking about? What DG was saying? Get him onto AFTV. Like, listen, I rate DG, man. One of the most underrated YouTubers out there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't always agree with what he says at all. He can be 100% shameless a lot of the time. But I know where he's coming from. He really does love Arsenal, just like I love Arsenal. You know what I mean? You know, he's not as bad as me in terms of how I speak about the club, but he will criticize. And that's all I'm saying. And he will praise. And when he does praise, there's always like a reason behind it, some sort of logic that can say, okay, something that might make me think and say, all right, I didn't think about that. So those kind of top gooners, or people that I'm not even going to call them a top gooner, like whatever, like those kind of fans, I can respect. I can respect. But people like, you know, people like Money Penny and Pink Eye and Piers Morgan's love child, I can't respect you guys because I don't know your honest thoughts. People like Zippy, I can't give you my honest thoughts today because then I might not be invited to the next Arsenal conference. Oh, I won't get Arteta phoning me and I won't get anyone giving me news and quotes from the team, and I might lose all of my following because I like to use big words and I don't really know how to talk properly. When you see me write, you can see how dyslexic I am, but we're trying to hide that away from everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Zippy, bruv. Zippy. These man, you don't know what they honestly think, but you know what I honestly think. You do. And I'm dying to be a top group. I'm dying to have pride in this team. I'm dying to get mudded. Because if I'm saying Arteta's wrong and I don't want him here this season, but the club's not going to sack him, and a million Arsenal fans are saying that I'm wrong, cool, prove it. And if he does prove it, do you think I'm going to give a shit that it's him winning? You think I'm not going to be at the Arsenal parades? You think I'm not going to bust champagne all over the... You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I hate AFTV as well, my bro. Big up Hengedi. I do. And I never used to. I used to rate them. But I don't like them anymore because you're corporate dons. You're keeping people like Robbie on. You're bringing back Abby Summers. Like, you weren't that young. And Abby, you're from London as well. So you've been around, like, your you know, the generations in your family have been around Black and Caribbean people their whole life, probably. You understand what I'm saying? Since the world wars. Yeah, there's still racism here, but you should know better. And you're on YouTube and you thought those tweets were never going to reach the light of day. Well, what does Robbie do? Maybe he fancies her or something. And she ain't even all that. She ain't even all that. Yeah, I'll give it a once over. I'll probably turn it around. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're bringing her back. And she said racist stuff. And then obviously you got the whole Julian thing. But I'm not even onto Julian that much because, like I said, I'm more onto Robbie. Julian was coming to talk to you. So you've obviously said to Robbie, I don't do this Israel thing. I don't want no Palestine. I don't want none of that stuff. And I don't mind that. Just make it clear. I'm not mixing my business with politics. And I don't think that's a bad thing to say. But the way that you try to act about it and the way some people can have some leverage and other people can't, I don't rate it. I've heard that guy, Voldemort, you know, what's his name? Julian. Man's got shit. Like, he's from the porn industry and he's got shares in AFTV apparently. So of course they can't kick him off. You understand? So when money talks and when it's corporate stuff and, you know, Abby gets brought back, Julian's still on. But when it's not a shareholder or no one that's giving you money directly or helping you out like Mo Haydar and like other people that's been kicked off the channel, then what? Robbie's a clown, bro. He's a millionaire off YouTube, off AFTV, DR Sports. Why do you think he's going to want to mess with that money? Bro, I don't care if I get to 100k subscribers and I'm making bare money every month. You are always going to hear my honest opinions on my football club and every other football club as well. That's why it's views on sport and not views on Arsenal. Big up Half Volley. Remember AFTV were once called Arsenal Fan TV? Yeah, they had to change it because a lot of fans and the club didn't want them associated with them. But now that they towed the company, the company line, the party line, there's a lot of things that they're getting because of being involved with Arsenal. You're right. I remember when it was called Arsenal Fan TV. Absolutely. Because I was one of the first people there. Not on the platform, but watching it. Chris Hudson, you know, right at the beginning, bro. And the club, you're right. They issued them with a cease and desist to stop them from the branding, and also because a lot of fans at the beginning didn't understand what was going on, and a lot of the same fans now that are like cult members, lemons, If they see a cliff, they see there's an edge, they still keep they won't stop walking though, because Arteta said so and Arsenal said so. You've got those fans that like you can't say nothing bad no matter what. But like I said, this ain't your family, this isn't your children, they're not even your friends. It's the football club that you support. And there was a lot of Wenger out. Yeah, big up Half Volley. Stop using Arsenal name during their Wenger out era. Exactly, because the club looks after their own, innit? The club looks after Voldemort when he's got mad charges hanging over his head. Not only do they look after you, they keep playing you, and they can stop all of the press. There was no press coming out, very little press coming out, and you lot think Arsenal don't have no power like that. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Jimbo, Facts said that arguably best summer business would be getting rid of the manager. You did. So is Shane. So is a few other people, to be fair. Rabona saying, Jimbo, what's going on with our fan base? Though acting like Rodrigo's guaranteed to Liverpool all of a sudden, haven't been happy with some of the arrogance, to be honest. And my bobs, you know, being balanced. Yeah, Liverpool. And you know what? But let me tell you, Rabona, yeah, you man are feeling yourself right now. I can't, you know, imagine like me as a young man, right? I probably looked a little bit better than I did now. Well, I mean, my history would suggest I did. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I used to go into certain clubs as an MC, and I didn't even have to chat up girls. They'd come to me. Imagine how that made me feel. I was gassed. I was feeling like, you know what I mean? No one can stop, man. Gassed. And in the same rave that I was in, yeah, it was called HQ in Camden. If you're old enough, if you're from Northwest London, then you'll know. They had a competition. I was like 17 at the time, and I was in an over 18s because I've been going to over 18 since I was like 13, 14. No lies, yeah. I was in the over 18 rave, a big adults rave, and they were doing who's the best looking guy in the dance. I never won it. I come third. I'm 17, by the way, not even hair on my face. How do you think I felt? In a whole club, there was maybe like 1,000 people in there, all adults, by the way. And there's little old me who didn't even like, I've always been this height, like 5'8", always, since I was 15. Little old me don't even look like an adult. I'm getting third place. I was gassed. I was chatting to every girl after that. I was trying to get numbers because I'm the third best looking in the building. I am so handsome. I am so handsome. You understand what I'm saying? So Liverpool, when you're waking up and you're seeing Wirtz, you're seeing Frimpong, Kirkes, you're making moves for Isaac, you're putting in bids for Ekatike, you're getting linked with Rodrigo, linked with Anthony Gordon. Bro, I'm too sexy for my pet. Like, that's how I'd be feeling as well. I can't even lie. But my bubs, I like the fact that you're balanced. I like that. I like that. Because too much of any one thing isn't good. If I was coming on there moaning every day, weren't trying to crack no joke, weren't trying to give no credit where it was due, then I'd be just as bad as these other guys that just come on and tell you everything's fine. You got people putting a hand in your pocket, taking out your wallet, and your brethren standing there saying, no, it's all good, bro. Nothing's happening. You know, like getting buoyed off, you're getting robbed. Bro, be quiet. Nothing's happening. I ain't taking your wallet out. I ain't putting it in my own pocket. That's what these guys, the top gooners, all the corporate dons, that's the analogy. The house is burning down and you're telling me I've just put the heating on. It's not fire. And a lot of them, they refuse to know, or they refuse to acknowledge that the building's on fire. You've got eyes. Big up Junior, good to hear. I am good, thanks Eva. Yeah, man, big up, man, big up. We love signing players on Sunday. Well, you know what I mean? We might get the here we go then, innit? Big up Joseph. Look at how in recent years, Newcastle, for example, they got Tonali as an upgrade to Longstaff. Chelsea got Caicedo, upgrade on Jorginho. And what did we do? Yeah, get rid of Jorginho and get Norgard, Joe and Voldemort. But we know why Voldemort left, and I ain't got a problem with that. But why was we not prepared? That's my point. We never seem prepared. Every other team has got great talent ID, and Arsenal are out here doing upcycling. We're doing upcycling. Oh, it just needs a new lick of paint. It'll be good as new. After all this time and money spent. At the moment for Arsenal, we're on like 879 million spent. And we still ain't got a world-class player in our team. I'm not even saying Gyökeres is world-class. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm not banking on that. I think Jimbo's talking to Rabona. I am more practical in thinking. When I see a man holding a shirt and saying, bro, there you go. Seeing is believing. When we signed when we signed Arteta, Ancelotti was available. When we first time extended Arteta, also Flick. Yeah, Ancelotti and more available. Yeah, bro, they've never wanted a bad man. Not even Conte. Not even Emery. Even Emery said they're not backing me. There's no money. It's not a surprise that you got sacked. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. I'll try and miss out the Dappins views. We love signing players on the weekend. Yeah, we do, bro. You know, it's nearly Sunday again. What are they going to say? The virtual deal is in the last stages of the virtual deal. Like, I don't know what the excuse is going to be. We're going to get here we go for the furniture, guys. That's what we're going to get. Facts. The manager pick was the beginning of this calamity. Yeah. So it is down to them. But like I'm saying, yeah, it's down to them. But when you just look at the football aspects of things, like defenders coming on when we need goals, you know what I mean? Not using your players, no minute management, playing players out of position, you know, not throwing the sink at a game, you know, not playing attacking football, going back to Stoke FC. Like, you can't blame the Cronkies for that. But then, like I said, when you peel back all the layers and the blame, you have to blame the Cronkies because they're the guys at the top. They're the guys who are allowing all of this shit to happen. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm with you, man. Rabona, so frustrating. Gone are the days when it was a surprise to see we sign anyone in a window, bro. You guys are moving wicked, and I'm jealous, man. That's all I can say, bro. I got to be real. Gyökeres still ain't over the line. Still 2.5 now. Like, bro, it's an absolute joke. Gyökeres 14. I'd love to see it. I don't want to see Noni 14. I'll crash out. I don't want to see that. My Arsenal reject. Yeah, hey. You know what I mean? Hendo in the building. Big yourself up, man. Glad to have you in here today. Big up views. All I'm watching. Big up, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Get this guy over the line. Yeah, man. Hendo. Legend out here. Big up Hendo, man. Latvian say Mr. Batter, the same guy who lost to Leon at home when Pep was out and handed City their first, in the UCL. The cone man. Excuse me. And we're making him better. When he leaves Arsenal, he will get a half decent job. If he was just to leave Man City and we never hired him, where would he be now? That's my question. Where would he be? Big up Hendo again. Gyökeres seen doing grocery shopping at Totteridge and Whetstone Waitrose. I used to work in that one. That's like a massive one, innit? And it used to have. It's got two. You can get in from two points. Yeah. This is when I used to do security guard. 5 for 8 doing security guard. And it used to be a bump every time the crackheads would come there. Yeah, the alarm would go off at one end, and I'm trying to get to the other end of the store. It's a big store. By the time I get to that end, the alarm's going off at the other end. In the end, I just said, fuck it. The alarm's going. I'm not even moving, bro, because I can't physically touch them. If I physically grab them, they can do me for assault. So I'm giving you a bit of the game now. So if you're a nitty or you're someone that's just had a bad day and you feel like, fuck it, I'm just going to take something from Tesco or whatever, or Waitrose, just do it. Because if they physically grab you, it's assault. And I've seen the security guards do it. And I look at them, I'm like, did you guys not have the training? So for your minimum wage, you're going to get arrested for assault for trying to grab up the crackheads. And most of these stores like Waitrose and Tesco's and Wicks, and they've all got what's called a shrinkage fund and breakages. So if anything gets broken in transit, or if anything gets stolen, or if anything, do you understand what I'm saying? They've got money for that. Crazy. Yeah, we'll see it on Sunday, bro. Every given Sunday, not any given Sunday, every given Sunday. That's when we get more news about the Ross deal. Hendo, big up. I'm just trying to get through some of this chat. Obviously, like I said, I don't even know what the highest we've been to today. I don't know if we've got above 35. So I doubt the link's gonna come out today. What are we tomorrow? Saturday, the first day of pre-season. Maybe I'm gonna put the link out tomorrow. Actually, we can celebrate the first day of pre-season. Excuse me. Big up Compost Smurf, man. Thank you for jumping in. Brentford buffering after the third bid. Yeah, bro, they got what they wanted, bro. 70 million. And for someone that scored 20 goals in the Premier League last year, he's worth the money. He's worth the money. And they got it in the end. They got it. Just like Sporting's going to get it. So I don't understand why we're haggling. Just pay the money. You know we're going to do it. Stop fucking about. Do you know what I mean? Big up Dre. He said, here are thought views is in the know. Getting the phone call to confirm a bomber. No. Because that was from Geordie Dread, bro. He's a Newcastle fan. Did Newcastle have a bomber today? I think West Ham had a bomber today. Excuse me. And I'm not an ITK or anything like that. I'm not even like trying to give you the news. Like, I give you the news, but I just make content about it. I'm not saying that I believe it. I'm not saying that you should believe it. But I'm playing the game like everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and look, there's Geordie Dread, Newcastle fan, Specs. I know you guys probably seen him on Never a Foul and loads of other stuff. That's who gave me a call, man. That's the broski. I'm gonna call him back after this stream. I never thought that until now. Big up Rabona. Big up. Yeah. I think I read that one. Swear to God, this club is waiting for PR business to happen. The right time, man said, like an IKEA box, bro. Big fish, little fish cardboard box. Yeah, there you go, bro. You get me? Big fish, little fish, bro. Big up Compass. Views, our ownership only coughing up now because Newcastle were going to take Wissa. Who? Is something happened? Do I need to go back on X? Who have they coughed up for? You're saying they're only coughing up. Are you talking about players in? Because we've already got 5 and we might get Gyökeres. That's 6. I hear you, bro. But look at every other club. Wissa and Kudus. Bad boy wingers. Competent wingers. Madueke for Arsenal. Make it make sense, you know. Morgan Gibbs White for Spurs. Madueke for Arsenal. It don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Cherky for City. Madueke for Arsenal. No Eze, no Cunha, no one like that for the 10 role. No Rodrigo for the left, not even Anthony Gordon. Madueke. Like, my word. Big up Yassa, my bro. Slap the lights, people. Big up, man. Hope you're good today, bro. Chelsea fans in the building, walking on sunshine. And why not? Why not? Make sure you are subbing to Yasha as well, showing them all the love in the world. Let's get him to 500 subs. I just hate having some of our fans act like Arsenal fans. He literally just told Rodrigo to have some shame and just come to Liverpool. Then said he'll start for Brazil. He already does. There you go, bro. Big up Dre. How does 2 possible signings by United be better than all the signings we supposedly making? Because if they are, bro. Because like I said, the only one that I could say that is better than their signings is Gyökeres. But Gyökeres was nearly going to Man United. They would have had all. They're 3 people on my shopping list. Cunha and Mbeumo. They are bad boy players. That shits over all of our transfer business. Gyökeres aside. Zubimendi, like I said, that's 50-50. It's 50-50, bro. He ain't Prem proven. And Mbeumo is, Cunha is. Not only are they Prem proven, but they excelled in the Prem. Because we've got players like Madueke, Prem proven. Sterling, Prem proven. They're not excelling in the Premier League. Mason Mount, Prem proven. Do you see what I'm saying? That's my point, my bro. Obviously, I'm not trying to, but that's the point I'm trying to make. Because as of now, the 18th of July, preseason starts tomorrow. We ain't even got a striker still. We ain't even got one signing that excites me. Gyökeres might come through the door. That excites me, but it still ain't confirmed yet, bro. We're still haggling over the price. So that's what I mean. Just because we've got 5 bodies, Cunha and Mbeumo pisses all over the 5 bodies that we've got. In my humble opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. People in the chat, put it in there. Let me know your opinion. Gyökeres, yes, I'll give you that. That's the only piece of gold dust that we've got this season. And that's it. And we're still trying to get it across the line. Like I said, Zubimendi's 50-50. And the rest of those guys, they don't move the needle. Norgard is not exciting. Kepa's not exciting. Madueke's not exciting. Mosquera, no one knows nothing about. Like, what are we doing? You're telling me Mbeumo and Cunha is not more exciting than those guys that I've just mentioned. Maybe I'm going mad. Dre. Let me know, everyone. Let me know. Northern Klarna FC versus Southern Klarna FC. There you go, bro. Man United and Arsenal, bro. Littlewoods, if you're old enough, you know. Klarna, that's a little bit more new. Layaway Gang. Brentford in talks with Omari Hutchinson. Why? I would have rather that than Madueke. You understand what I'm saying? Why has everyone got more talent ID than the Arsenal? Everybody. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, who you collecting on today, bro? That's what I'm saying, bro. There still talks about Jackson. So, of course, the Chelsea agent's going to be going around to all the teams, seeing who they can offload him on. United can have Jesus, bro. I'd love that, but they'd never even take him. Even they have got more. Look at they're going for Mbeumo and Cunha. They've got better talent ID than us. They were actually in for Gyökeres when they thought there might be a chance of them getting him. Like, I'm not talking another language, guys. Like, can no one else see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Big up Jordan Curley, man. It's done now. Views. Big up. What's done now? Views. The Mbeumo stuff, or I know about the Mbeumo because we did get a here we go, and I did feature that on the transfer segment. So big up, man. If you are a United fan, big yourself up. That's a great signing. Mbeumo, Cunha, a great signing. You've only signed 2 people that I know about, but they're great signings. I can't say that we've made 2 great signings. I can say that we're still struggling to make one good one. We've made a decent signing in Zubimendi, and that's it. We got Jordan, no. It's not always collecting money, sometimes rest and enjoy. Yeah, sometimes just chill out, innit? I get it, bro. Sometimes walking on sunshine. I hear it. United haven't had a good summer window since 2007. Fair play, but they're having a better window than Arsenal as of right now. When we get Gyökeres in, then, our window gets a whole lot better. However, just him on his own, I feel like United's having a better window at this point in time. I feel so disappointed in him. I couldn't believe my ears. Big up Rabona, man. Yassa, LOL, either man gets sell-on clauses out of nowhere. Bro, Chelsea know what they're doing. Junior Films, not on them wages. Jim wants people under 200k. And I'll give Bert a credit. I was saying it to Latvian Guna. I'll give him credit. Because obviously, we're bringing our wages down. We're re-signing players on lower wages. That's good. But we needed more, bro. We need more. What you're doing is just the standard. Most other teams are doing that. You know what I mean? So, but there you go. They got Yassa, Mr. Batter. When you put the work in like me, eventually it turns into residual income. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Big up Yassa though, each and every time. Newcastle getting rejected left and right. Yeah. But like I said, this is meant to be their summer that they can take the leash off. So when Liverpool's like, yeah, we're just going to bully them for Isak, I'm like, not on this one. You might be able to do it with some other stuff, maybe even next year. But this is the year that they're meant to be able to spend. And especially if they plan not to spend, then them getting rid of their one sec. Them getting rid of their best player, their fans will be kicking off. Sorry guys, I just need to pass over one real quickly. Yeah, there you go. All right, safe. Yeah, so their fans will be kicking off. Do you know what I'm saying? But I did say as well that if any club is going to take Isak, it's going to be Liverpool or City. They're the only 2 clubs that is going to look like a forward step for Isak. Arsenal could be, but it's like a sideward step with an asterisk. Do you know what I'm saying? Any other club, probably a backward step. Maybe Chelsea, that might be another asterisk. That could be another one of those. Rabona, I sort of listened in the other day and had to turn off after 5 minutes. Can't believe my ears. Bro, it's crazy, innit? You might as well be an Arsenal fan. Hey, Bubs, come over, man. Nah, she's competent. You know what I mean? She's competent already. Madrid and Liverpool, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way any of those people are coming over to us. I tell you that. Brentford said they only want to sell one of Wissa and Mbeumo. Hopefully, bro, because Jesus Christ, man, they're just freeing it up. They're just Bonnie Blue. Everyone can just come and have a piece of Brentford right now. It's crazy. And I'm like, why are we not getting Wissa? No one can tell me about, but what about Saka? Because Wissa comes in and he's our starting left winger straight away. If you're not gonna get Rodrigo, not even try. Why is it every other club in the Premier League has better talent ID than Arsenal? Would you take Foden views? I would. I think he's a bit of a system player, but I still think there's a player there. When they're getting Cherky and players like that, are they saying, what about Phil Foden? No, they ain't. because steel sharpens steel. I would take him. I would take him, bro. I would. I don't quite think he's Man City reject just yet. I didn't want to take Kevin De Bruyne because he's old and dusted. His knees are probably worse than mine. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bowleynomics, bro. Yeah, hey, listen, these men are doing their thing. You're spending a bag of money, but you can sell very well. Case closed. Do you know what I mean? Never that, please. Come on, Bubs. Come on over, Bubs. You get me? Yeah, interacting with level-headed fans. That's all it is, bro. And I don't care who you support. I got Spurs people over here sometimes. I got bare ratings for Durag Diaries. George, that's a Spurs fan. I got bare ratings for Jay. Spurs fan. But if you're a level-headed guy, if you're a real fan, I'm going to have ratings, man. Madueke is a point of trauma for you Arsenal fans. I've noticed it is. You know why? Because obviously the money we spent weren't as much as Kai Havertz. I think everyone was just in shock for that. So when I'm saying that, I don't think the backlash was as bad for Kai Havertz as it was for Madueke. I think Dio, big up boy Dio, he was in the chat saying, "Nah, bro, like it was mad, and I'm like, it didn't feel like this. Havertz is worse. 65 million. We're still sliding down that sword. That Havertz sword that's killing us. I think with Madueke, he's not going to be as bad as Havertz. He offers more than Havertz. Whether, you know, but he's still got the same problem in the final third. There's not enough end product. You know, I think the reason why Madueke is such a trauma point, as you say, Rabona, is because we done it again. Noni Madueke, we've done it again. We're funding Chelsea again. It's not like they're not making bare money from the Club World Cup. It's not like they never got to the champs and achieved their targets and picked up silverware last season. They've now picked up a second trophy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why are we helping them out all the time? At this point, I can't think of any logical reason other than criminal activities. It's either that, money laundering, human trafficking. It's either that, or you've got pictures of people at Arsenal like doing bestiality or other wrong stuff. It has to be. It's either that or we've just got, Mikel Wonder. Forget Stevie Wonder. Forget Ray Charles. It's Mikel Charles. This guy is fucking blind. It's like you can only smell. If you're wearing the right aftershave, I'm going to buy you. That's what it's like. This guy is a football terrorist. Even the way he thinks is inverted. Even his poo goes back up his bum. You don't poo out poo like everyone else. It goes back up in reverse. I'm so fed up with this guy. He is the bane of our club at the moment. Big up Dr. Seymour Butts. He is literally like a cancer to Arsenal. Look at what he's done for us. He is so handsome. We're now competing. Shut up, bro. We ain't competing for nothing. We don't get beat by the top 6. Who fucking cares, bro? How can the standards be that bad? Now you're working against Arsenal. We're wasting money. We're not getting market opportunities. We're playing players out of position. You're trying to do stuff that no one asked you to do. If the guy is a striker, why are you playing him in goal? Do you know what I mean? Jeez, like that. It's mad. Big up Junior Films, man. Liverpool are moving like it is FIFA. Bro, but it is FIFA. I hate that when people say that. It's not Football Manager. It is. Because all the big clubs, you spend money. And if you want quality, you got to pay for it. And if you want to keep winning, you got to keep spending. It's as simple as that. It is a business. Money does talk. And if you want the best, you got to pay the best. That's it. Sometimes you can find the little gem. But then to have your whole strategy based on the fact that I'm going to look for little gems, you ain't going to go nowhere like that. Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Barca, not even Barca because they got money problems, but they still try and do it. Madrid, Munich, all the biggest PSG, all the biggest clubs in the world. Look at how many bad boy players they have at their team. I hate that narrative, man, because it is FIFA. It really is. And I'm not saying you're saying it's not. I'm just saying in general, Junior. I need to make that clear sometimes because I don't want to offend or upset anyone. It's a shame as Arsenal were a great club. I want to see super competitive Arsenal. Exactly. We was a great club. We was. But now we're a banter club. And people thought that we're out the banter era. Oh, we don't get bantered in it. We do. We're getting second and we're getting laughed at for coming second. bridesmaids. We're getting laughed at for our transfer activity again because of Arteta. And people think that we're not in the banner era. It's crazy. Big up Compost. Fair play to Liverpool. Yeah, bro, killing it. Fair play to Man United. Fair play to Newcastle. How can they identify talent and we can't? Make it make sense. Oh my God.
Oh my God, oh my God, you wanna know something? I'm gonna come and crash your stream, and I got a couple of points that I wanna bring up with all of you guys. Bubbles, Bubbles, come on, Bubbles. Oh, stop hiding, Bubbles. They're saying Arteta out.
To know something, y'all are miserable and never believed. Bubbles, come on, Bubbles. Come on, Bubbles, we're leaving. Rage quit.
Like I said, guys, the stream crasher, he can crash the stream at any given moment. You know, like was it Harry Hill? Fight, you got the ketchup and the mayo. Like the stream, he can crash the stream at any given moment. Mentioning Arsenal in a bad light, in comes the stream crasher. I'm telling you, it's wild stuff, man. Is United the new Leeds? Possibly. Osherman pissing away his career. I was saying this yesterday, and big up TKA, Arsenal fan, but I think he also supports Gala, and maybe he might have got a little bit offended. I'm not trying to downplay Gala, but I am downplaying the league, innit? And I ain't trying to be horrible. It's the Turkish league, bro. One of the best strikers in the world, on the planet, in his prime years, and you're playing in the Turkish league. Just like Gyökeres, that's why he wants to come out of Portugal. It's not even a rated league. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he's doing over there, but apparently he loves it over there and they love him. Listen, all good. I wish him all the best. But it's the Turkish league, bro. And you're literally like top 5 strikers on the planet. Like the same way Gyökeres don't want to go Saudi. You know what I mean? Kind of like the same thing. It's not as bad as that, let's be honest. But you know what I mean? And I love Turkey as a country. I've been there like 5 times. It's beautiful. I say it's like a place where east meets west. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really, it's lovely. You can go to a place and bake up in the sun, and then you can go to another place and you're like on ice caps. Like it's honestly, but the league is just not competitive. Just like the Portuguese league, just like any of those other leagues that, you know, the fucking Danish league, you know what I mean? Swedish league. I'm not taking the piss. Brazilian league. If it ain't La Liga, you know, Serie A, Premiership or Bundesliga, then it's like, but even the Bundesliga, even Serie A don't get as much ratings. Do you know what I mean? So they'll never want Hudson-Odoi. He cooked their favorite player, the Wild Horse, California, in the draw at the City Grounds. He was subbed off after half time because he got booked. Arteta was too scared. He always is too scared, bro. And this is what I'm saying. This is why I want Arteta out, purely for footballing reasons. You're making the wrong decisions. Your footballing choices are a joke. I don't know what our philosophy of football is. I don't see a plan B or C. Yeah, you're making the wrong decisions. You're playing Uncle Voldemort at right back in his big 30s, and you wonder why he's blowing out of his ass. It's crazy, bro. CDMs up front, centre backs as right backs, CDMs as left backs playing up front. It's a joke. It's a joke. And I weren't seeing it, and I didn't agree with it. You know what I mean? Big up my bubs. I blame certain fans for the ridicule we get if Rodrigo turns into a Gordon signing. Damn. But listen, I still rate Gordon though. Gordon's competent and he is prem proven. And he did have a half decent season last season. A whole lot better than Madueke. Why didn't we go and get Claire Bolden? Why didn't we do that? Well, you had the money till you blew it on Madueke. Exactly. That's my point. And the fact that we did that so quickly as well, we'd be lucky if we get Eze. Definitely not going to get Rodrigo. It's an absolute joke, man. I hear some of your fans saying Rodrigo is just as good, if not better than Vinny Jr. I'd still take Vinny Jr. I know Vinny Jr. ain't been good for Madrid, but he'd probably come and cook over here. I'd still take a punt on him if the money was good. Big up Junior, you can have Jesus Compost Smurf. Good luck selling players. Yeah, it's mad. Big up Dre, the Luton Town fan like Robbie the Walrus. Care about who they sign, bro. Then they're gonna start making videos about how good these players are. You know how Berta's cooking. Like cooking what, bro? It's a sandwich. How can you cook a sandwich? Do you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Rodrigo and Arda are currently our most technical players. Yeah, man. Arda Güler is hard as well, bro. Pause. Dre, Bomber. Or what? Is there another Bomber? What, Chloe Kelly? Was there another Bomber? Let me have a quick little look. Let me have a quick little look. Oh, yeah, there's another Here We Go, but it's the guy that I reported earlier. El Anayui, if that's how I say his name. He's gone to Roma. We got the Here We Go for Brian and Wemo. And that's it. That is it, my gangista. Big up Gary, man. Don't waste the trip. Hope you're well today, bro. Big yourself up. Thank you for passing through. Make sure you guys are hitting the likes, though. Big up Compost Smurf. 2 good signings for us, I think. Problem is Ruben needs another 2 or 3 of these, and I think we are skint. No, and I agree with you, my bro, but I'm just saying, the 2 players that you brought in are very good signings. Very good signings. And Arsenal can't say that we've brought in 2 very good signings this summer. We brought in Zubamendi. He might be good, but we can't guarantee that. So I can't come out and say that. That's a fact. I can't say that. And we still ain't got Gyökeres yet. All the others are shit. Let's just keep it how it is. Stop making excuses. They're shit. They don't move the needle. Cunha and Mbeumo would move the needle for any team. Big up Eros views. See, you didn't get my Here We Go when I came in. No, I think I did, bro. I think I did, but like I said, my mind is not like I'm doing Homer. I've got The Simpsons today. Like I can't talk properly. You know, my shoulder's killing me. You know, when you get to the uncle ages, like you could just wake up with pain. Like everything's just a bit all over the place today. We've just about broken 30 people in the live. Like it's just one of those days. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's shit. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those days, people. Just one of those days. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. But I am seeing the regulars in here, and that fills my heart with joy. You know what I mean? Garnacho wants to stay in the PL. That makes me scared, bro. But Chelsea fans should get scared as well because it's not beyond them. They might go and get a Garnacho. They might pull an Arsenal, bro. Let me ask you lot in the chat. Garnacho or Madueke quickly, because I'm gonna get out of here in a minute because I'm hungry. I need to smoke. I've nearly done 2 hours and I'm just here on my own. So, but come back tomorrow though, guys, because I think Saturday, first day of preseason, I think I will give the link out just to hear what you guys think. But let me know, man, quickly before I get out of here. Garnacho or Madueke? Big up Wahaha. I said, okay, now Arsenal buy Garnacho and we've had a decent window. Ooh. Man United got their Here We Go before you, cry, bro. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. He's made from glass, Jimbo. Yep. Problem is our owners have unrealistic valuations for players they handed silly contracts to. Facts. Keep him. Oh my god. The Roma home kit, yeah, bro. Fire, bro. I like the Napoli kit as well. I'm not gonna lie. Sassuolo is the club. Okay. Must have read it wrong. Like I said, you can take the piss out of me today. I'm fair game today. I am fair game. Like my shoulder, I don't know what's going on. It hurts. I can't think straight. I can't talk straight. I'm fair game. Cuss me out today, man. You know what I mean? Fair game today. Fair game today. Let me get to the bottom. Sorry that I've missed out some of your comments. Like I said, man, Garnacho or Madueke, bruv. Rabona saying Madueke all day. Really? Bobs is saying Madueke. Rouse. Never falls. Oh, okay. They're saying Rabona, stop it. Sounds good, man. Safe travels too. We welcome you with open arms. Salute, man. Come on, man. Big up AJ. Where have you been, bro? I don't think I've seen you today, man. Where have you been? No Vigilante. Vigilante did message me as well, though, and said he's going to be in the background. I'm like, what, man? You can't turn up for the intervention. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? But nah, big up everyone, though. Madueke all day. Did anyone else answer that? AJ said Noni. Junior Film said Madueke. 35 likes. Decent. Let's see if we can get to 40 then. Only 5 more. And said, I'm posting your link battle. Yeah, post the link, bro. Post the link, bro. Post the link. Half volley. The summer your manager bought Kai for £65 million. We could have bought Ivan Tony and Dovic for City, bro. Chelsea just spent £80 million and got two very sick strikers. Like most people are saying Noni. No one's saying Garnacho, you know. Madueke any day, Garnacho is the headless chicken. Bro, so is Madueke. When I watch them, they're like similar to me. They do all right, they get to the final third, and then they couldn't shoot in the condom. That's what I see from both Madueke and Garnacho. For me, they're kind of much of a muchness. I'm not even gonna lie. Views, huge congratulations on 9.4. Yeah, man, big up, man. I thought I was gonna be on 195, but nah, man. I woke up today and about 7-8 man has unfollowed me. You know what I mean? So I'm under 100 to get to 2K. Please, guys. You know what I mean? Have you seen Garnacho? You'll thank God for Madueke. Juju saying keep Garnacho away from my club by any means necessary. We got Zero Madueke just because he moves so many deals in motion. Everyone knows 50 million only gets crap. Well, there you go. That's what Chelsea might pay for Garnacho, 50 or 60 M's. Big up Dre, similar, only one wears it. Yeah, and that's my view exactly, my bro. I literally think they're similar players. Rabona, we know this Madueke reverse psychology. Big up Junior, you look like you eat sand with Nunes views. I look like I eat sand. I don't mind you trying to cuss me out, but I don't understand that one. So I'm gonna quickly explain that one before I get out of here. And while you're explaining that one, you know, let's give you a little bit of musical talents.
Cut, new chant for Gyökeres just dropped. He's from Sweden. He's signing for Arsenal this season. 100 goals in 2 years is the reason. He's Gyökeres. He's skipping training. He'll be a gooner soon, just like Kane is. He's gonna win us the Prem with Madueke. He's Gyökeres.
Why can't he say his name properly, bro? It's crazy, isn't it? Madueke and Nacho basically the same. Yeah, no end product. No end product. Tune. They get me. He did nail the cunt Gallagher look, to be fair. Hey, I'm telling you. And said, oh God, my ears. Big up, man. Big up. Eros, if I was held at gunpoint and I'm choosing Noni. Fair play, man. You care. Why does he talk like that, man? Junior saying, my eyes, someone give me bleach. I hear it, man. Right, you lot are all fucking off anyway before I've sent you anywhere. So let me look to see who I mean, we're not even sending 20 people. That's horrible. That's horrible. And I think I've lost another subscriber as well. You guys are just not rating me whatsoever today, man. Whatsoever. But let's see who we can send you good people on over to. Please don't go anywhere. Don't go until I send you, please. You know what I mean? Not even 15 people. Have we got 15? No, we ain't even got 15. Not even 15 people to send on. Is it even worth it? But we'll always try and help whoever we can help when we can help them. I don't even know if I'm going to get 300 views on this one. Let's hope that we do. Let's hope that we do. And no wonder everyone's fucked off because we got Big Six Bants, big up Monts and them guys. We got Curtis Shaw, one of my favorites. No wonder, and Deluded all live. Who should I send you guys to before we get out of here? Raid Leonor Richie. Who's Leonor Richie? Me? I can't read myself. He's saying blessed views, blessed Junior, man. Curtis Hendon, cheers views, great afternoon show. Big up, man. Who should I send you guys to, man? DG, big up Darren, man. You're coming in as I'm going out again, my bro. Curtis, I've had a few for Curtis. Shaq and the other one are live. Oh, okay. Football Locker and Banter. Why can I never see them then? Why can I never see them? Let me type it in. Football Locker Room. But I can't send it to them. You know why? I can see it now. I can see it now. You know why? Because they haven't turned on redirects. They haven't turned on redirects. So I'm gonna have to tell them to turn on redirects, and then like tomorrow and any other time that I'm live, I will definitely try and forward it to those guys because they are starting again. If anything, you guys, just go over there. If you don't mind, just go over there, hit the like, show them some love. Big up Eros, I appreciate you, my guy. I cannot send you to that because they haven't turned it on. We'll do manual raid. Yeah, go over there, show them all the love in the world. That would help me out. That would help them out. We're gonna just send you over to Kurt anyway for the last little few people that are in here. You probably won't even notice it, but there you go. But big up everyone. Thank you ever so much for passing through. I will be back tomorrow, and I will be trying to pump out a few more shorts and a couple of little bit more, maybe another premiere of the transfer news. So watch out for that. Smash the likes on the way in and the way out. When you go over to Curtis, say Views Raid. But if you are going to go to Football Locker room as well, Views Raid over there. Attention to cricket this weekend. Detox from all this football. Going to watch my local village team. Big yourself up, man. And big up, Darren. All right, we're out of here, man. We're sending you to Curtis. Views Raid. Get over to Football Locker room as well and say Views Raid there. Also, guys, we will see you later. Ciao for now. Big up Hendon, man. Big yourself up.